Morning, everyone. It's Marla Copal, and I'm here today to talk about reinventing you. Reinvention is my favorite topic. But I didn't think it was as popular as it seems to have become in the many conversations I've had the last few weeks. So I have a number of people you can tell that I talk to in social media groups and in other places, and they're all delightful people. But they're talking about their retirement and maybe what they haven't accomplished yet financially, or maybe where their stress factors are. Well, when you cross that threshold of 65, it's interesting how your perspectives just change. So I had intended to work until I was 70 because I liked what I did. I loved it. I was an educator. I was a trainer of salespeople. I invented training and solutions on a consistent basis. And that wasn't the only thing I had done in my lifetime. So I've acquired a lot of wisdom. But when I chose to leave my job at 65, I knew I was going to reinvent myself. I knew already what I was doing. I was making the choice to reinvent my health because I'd had a couple of head injuries. So I actually took a couple of detours in getting skilled in techniques and health repair that I don't use now, except to have the information to share with others and show them the insights into maybe what they could still do for themselves. Good morning, and who's watching. And so here's the thing that I want to talk about. So I was surprised this week. I was into about 3 or 4 different conversations online in Zoom meetings. And every time I used the word reinvention, everybody said, "Ooh, I like that word." And it's like, it's just so common to me. But to have people think that they could change out that word retire for reinvent. If you've been on this planet 65 years, you have stuff. You're a wisdom warrior. And so what are some of the ways you look at what it is you know? You see patterns. I've seen trends in fashion come back. And every once in a while I say, that was from the 70s, because I didn't like some of the colors and the styles that they had then. And I just prayed we got through it and got into something that I appreciated. So that's a memorable pattern for me. It's not something that necessarily applies to business today, but it's probably one of the reasons that I'm not one of those people who got excited about doing a sideline business or a side hustle in clothing. I don't always like what comes out. I have my style and I can't market something else to you. So let's look. When was the last time all of you who are considering retirement, how can I influence you to change that into reinvent? And then there are some of you who say, I'm retired and I'm working a side hustle. Well, what does retired have to do with it? Retired says tired. Quit putting that word in your head and influencing. So if you're really into reinventing either the travel that you didn't get to do last year or your finances because you want to live longer, do more. See, I'm in the side hustle business and I'm in the coaching business because I will live to be over 100. And the way I planned my early life, youthfully, raising a family, building businesses, taking risks, you know what? It's not all there to get me to 105 to live the lifestyle that I want to live. I want to be independent till the end. So that means I have reinvented again. So in the last 8 years since I've retired, I have gotten skilled in low energy neurofeedback. I got skills in healing touch. I don't use the first, but I use the first to heal my head injuries. I use the second to help people now on a gift basis. And I'm back to what I do best, which is coaching, training, mentoring, business success, and leading teams. And so I'm inviting you to my study group, my social media tips for baby boomers on Facebook. That's posted today. But you don't have to be a boomer to come on in, because reinvention has to happen when you're an empty nester. You could be an empty nester at 40. You could be an empty nester at 50. But if you are thinking that you're still trying to make it, I want to tell you, turn around. Ask yourself, do I just need to reinvent? So I reinvented at 38 when I sold my first business. I reinvented at 42 when I became a mom. I reinvented as I got my master's degree. I've reinvented multiple times. And it's actually the best adventure you can ever have. And so most people come to me and they say, Marla, I love your energy. And it's like, well, that's because I love to reinvent. Now, if you're kind of in that place where you want to be inspired, then let's just have a 15-minute chat and let's see what you're looking at. You probably have more assets to share with the world in whatever business you choose to do, and you just may need some help with your online marketing. Well, I've reinvented. I can help you with that. I have a system and a platform and some formulas to help you move it forward and reinvent. And all you have to do is ask the right questions of yourself. So if you're ready for that little challenge, let's talk. Let's have a chat. Let's decide how you're going to put your wisdom warriorism into reinventing you and helping others. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.